So just a little update in Taiwan. We are at hopefully a peak. It's like 65,000 cases per day of COVID and somewhere between 10 and 20 deaths, it seems, daily. Unboxing the Ross Max Fingertip Pulse Oximeter, the SB100. I think my wife already unboxed it. It's too easy to open. Oh, wow, it's tiny. Look at that. We have directions. I'm hoping for some English on here. Let's see. Nope, it's all in Chinese. That'll take me a while. You see that it takes 2 AAA batteries. I don't think it's gonna be that hard to use. I mean, there's only one button on there. Looks like a stapler. And there's a lot of videos online. They talk about having to rest for 5 minutes in a seated position and putting your hand like on your chest before you start. Let me get some batteries in this thing. I've got batteries in it showing 0 and 0, and then it went away. I should sit here for 5 minutes. I didn't really follow directions and wait 5 minutes. But right now I'm getting 96, 97%, and pulse is 87. But I've been moving around here. I like how the bar jumps up and down for the pulse. I'm speaking like this because I'm trying to relax. Suspected a long press on this button seems to turn it off. Pretty simple. The cost of this unit was 3,500 NT. I'll put the equivalent, it's over 100 bucks US. These are marked up because more and more people want them. I could get my pulse from a lot of places. I have a sports watch and our blood pressure monitor, but I'm interested in the top number, the SpO2 %. Make sure your fingers are relatively warm, not cool to the touch when you use this. In Singapore, they're actually controlling their death rate pretty well right now. They just got over a spike. It seems to be the numbers are rising. Or maybe it's 3 daily deaths, but still it's lower than what we have here in Taiwan. And I think that's because early warning. They have issued one of these things for every single household in Singapore. In the UK, the National Healthcare, I think they issue these to people who have COVID or COVID positive to monitor. So I think it's good for a monitor as well as an early warning device because you don't necessarily recognize or realize your oxygen levels throughout the day. If issued one of these, you're often asked to record the results daily in paper form, or in the UK, there is an actual app with the healthcare providers. I've seen these things with my dad, his pulmonary specialists. An ideal blood oxygen level would be between 95 and 100%. So normally if your blood oxygen level is low, you'd feel it. You'd have rapid heart rate. You might not be able to feel like you're getting enough air. But in some COVID-19 patients, they're saying that people don't recognize it sometimes, that their blood oxygen level is low. You want to leave it on your finger for at least a minute. The numbers will fluctuate, so you want to get a number that's on the screen for a solid 5 seconds. So, I am not a doctor, but as you intake oxygen, it gets into your blood vessels. The oxygen mixes with the hemoglobin. This is detectable at different rates by infrared light, and that's how this thing works.